Social media detox. I quit Instagram for 7 days. Here's what happened. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, I've got a spicy little experiment to share with you. I quit Instagram for 7 days. That's right, no DMs, no reels, no perfectly posed avocado toasts on my feed. Why do you ask? Well, lately, I realized I was spending more time scrolling than actually living. Whether I was doom scrolling at midnight, mentally captioning sunsets, or planning my next casual but cute selfie, Instagram started feeling like it owned me. So, I decided to find out what life really looks like without Instagram. Spoiler alert, turns out it's not all bad, or as scary as it sounds. Let me take you on this 7-day roller coaster ride. Buckle up, people. It gets real. Before diving into the actual detox, let's talk about the why. Why leave Instagram, the holy grail of memes, thirst traps, and dog reels? Well, here's some truth tea. Time sink. I realized I wasn't just scrolling. I was practically living there. Hours disappeared, and somehow, I still couldn't tell you why I was watching a DIY video on making miniature hotel furniture for hamsters. Mental clutter. Notifications were constant. Every heart, comment, and follow felt like a mini alarm clock going off in my brain. And honestly, it's exhausting. FOMO Royale. Instagram doesn't just show us highlights. It teaches us to compare ours to everyone else's. Like I need to see Ashley from high school vacationing in Bali while I'm eating microwave noodles. So the plan was simple. Go cold turkey. 7 Instagram-free days. What could possibly go wrong? Spoiler, a lot. Day 1 kicked off strong. Or so I thought. I deleted the app. I even said, goodbye, notifications. You're not controlling me anymore. Big main character energy, right? Wrong. By mid-morning, FOMO punched me square in the face. I kept pulling out my phone, only to remember, oh right, I deleted Instagram. My thumb had muscle memory. It instinctively swiped to the spot where that little pink logo used to be. Awkward. The worst part? Not knowing what everyone was up to. What were my friends posting? Did someone throw a brunch party and forget to invite me? They didn't. But my mind sure played tricks. By the end of day 1, I was questioning literally everything. What if people thought I disappeared? They didn't. Did I miss a trending meme that would instantly make me irrelevant at group hangouts? Spoiler, nope. Memes have a long shelf life. The struggle was real, folks. I went to bed clutching my phone, but the only thing buzzing was my overthinking brain. Day 2 was basically day 1 on repeat. I'd absent-mindedly grab my phone and instantly realize, oh, no Instagram. Panic ensued, then boredom, then panic again. Mornings were the worst. Instagram had been my go-to scroll while still half asleep. But without it, I'd awkwardly stared at the ceiling, wondering, what do non-Instagrammers do at 7 a.m.? I even opened my email app for fun. Yes, that's how desperate I was. By day 3, something started shifting. Don't get me wrong, FOMO still hung around like that clingy ex who doesn't take a hint. But I also felt a weird sense of freedom. Without Instagram, there was no pressure to post, check likes, or tell people what I was doing. I wasn't part of anyone's highlight reel, and honestly, that felt refreshing. Oh, and I saved a ton of time. Who knew mornings lasted this long when you're not sucked into a black hole of reels? Ah, the sweet, sweet turning point. By day 4, I stopped automatically reaching for my phone every 5 minutes. That muscle memory I told you about, it finally chilled out. Instead of scrolling, I started doing things, real, actual things. Wild, right? For starters, I picked up a book. Like, a real one with no gifs or captions. It was nice to read words that weren't followed by #Monday motivation. I also rediscovered hobbies I'd forgotten I loved, like cooking. Did you know brownies taste just as good when you're not posting them on your story? Game changer. As for the mental clutter, It was like someone hit the declutter button on my brain. No more pings competing for my attention. No more obsessing about engagement stats. With all that free brain space, I didn't just feel more productive, I felt lighter. And the unexpected MVP of the detox: sleep. Sweet, uninterrupted sleep. Without late night scrolling, I finally went to bed before midnight. Revolutionary. By days 6 and 7, detoxing started feeling normal. Dare I say, enjoyable. I wasn't constantly itching to unlock my phone. In fact, I barely noticed when Instagram wasn't around. Life without filters? Turns out it's not so bad. I started paying attention to the small stuff, like how vibrant the sunset is when you're not squinting through a phone lens, or how good coffee tastes when it's not staged for a morning vibes post. Best of all, I felt present. Even socializing felt different. Without the buffer of DMs or memes, I had to, actually talk to people. And guess what? Conversations hit different when you're not simultaneously thinking, should I post this on my story? Of course, there were moments where I missed the convenience of Insta, tracking events, connecting with people far away. But for the most part, I didn't miss the constant noise. So what happens after 7 days of blissful Instagram silence? Do I delete it forever and become a full-time monk? Not exactly. I logged back in, fully expecting to feel overwhelmed. But here's the kicker: I didn't. Logging back in felt anticlimactic. Sure, there were a few interesting updates, but mostly it reminded me of why I detoxed in the first place. Scrolling wasn't as satisfying as I remembered. The real takeaway? Balance. Instagram isn't the villain here. It's about how you use it. After the detox, I found myself using it far less. I stopped mindlessly scrolling and started being intentional, checking in with people, enjoying content that inspires me, and resisting the urge to double tap every random meme. I learned that I don't need Instagram. It's fun, sure, but life goes on. And honestly, it's kind of beautiful when you're not just viewing it through a 6-inch screen. If you're considering your own social media detox, here's the TLDR of my experience. The first few days are tough. FOMO and thumb reflexes are no joke. By midweek, you'll start noticing how much time and mental space you've regained. 3. It's not just about quitting for a week. It's about reassessing your relationship with social media. Life off the grid feels richer, calmer, and more present. It's not boring, it's fulfilling. Thinking of giving the detox a try? Here's what worked for me. Set a clear time limit. A week felt manageable. Start small, maybe 1 or 2 days, and build from there if needed. Delete the app. Trust me, out of sight really is out of mind. Replace the habit. Find offline activities you enjoy, like painting, journaling, or finally building that IKEA chair you've been ignoring. Tell friends, so they don't think you ghosted them. Plus, accountability helps. Be kind to yourself. A detox isn't about perfection, it's about reflection. So, what's the verdict? Quit Instagram forever? Nah, I'm not about to join the Amish. But take breaks? 100%. This little experiment taught me that life beyond the screen is sweeter than a perfectly staged avocado toast. Now it's your turn. Have you ever tried a social media detox? Are you tempted to give it a go? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's talk about it. While you're here, don't forget to like, subscribe, and as always, keep scrolling mindfully. Was it worth it? Absolutely. 7 days can change how you see social media. And maybe, just maybe, your life. Catch you later, offline, hopefully.